Hey guys, this is Robert with the Recreational Woodworker, and today I'm going to give you a tour of my paint booth. You've probably seen it in a few other videos, especially the one I published 2 or 3 videos back covering my new drying rack and Lazy Susan that I made for finishing with, but I didn't really show you how my paint booth works. So now we're going to do that. So as you can see, my paint booth takes up an entire corner of my shop. As I've said in other videos, my shop is 725 square feet. It's I think it's like 24 by like 33, 34, something like that. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. And so what we did is I wanted a dedicated finishing room. So we installed plastic all the way around and on the ceiling to seal it off. Now it's not sealed off like perfect automotive quality sealed off, just sealed off to keep our level of dust out and to get a very, very nice finish. So let's walk inside and I'll show you what we got. So you can see these hooks right here, and I will explain in a little bit what these hooks do. So you come in and you just kind of push the plastic out of the way and it kind of closes behind you. So it kind of seals up. And then in here you see our paint booth. It's about, let's see, it's about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 foot long and about 12 feet deep. And that 16 by 12 gives us enough room to put anything we do in here. You can see right now I just finished doing some cabinet doors today on my new baker's rack, and this is phenomenal. I was able to do these in about half the time that it normally takes me. You can see that we have a little bit of overlap. My panel clamp is right there. My table clamp is right there. And we've been finishing around it today, and then we'll just have to sand off the overspray. No big deal there. So I have 2 fans bringing in fresh air. This is a 2 filter box fan setup that I put on some, I think some old like shop vac casters or something that I have. So really cheap casters, it filters the air, bringing air in. And then over here I have another box fan that I just screwed to the wall, and it's just hanging, and then I have a filter behind it that filters air as it comes in. You can see where I cut the hole in the plastic to bring in that fresh air. And then with my turbine unit, you can see my drop cloths kind of stop, and so that's getting fresh air there. To get the air out, I installed these 2 exhaust fans. Yes, they're explosion proof, that turn on right here and suck the air out of the shop. As we've sealed up and insulated, it's really needing to open doors, and we need to install like a window right here for some fresh air circulation. Up top you can see we have plenty of lighting, and we just put drop cloth. This is that 6mm plastic is what this is, all the way across the ceiling to seal things off. And here we have another gap that was just to make sure we're getting some fresh air in. I didn't want this thing to be so sealed off we weren't getting airflow. So now that I have it rolled up, you can see that we just attached some cleats, put some wood hooks right here that we made. I don't even think I glued these. It's not holding a ton of weight. And then down here you can see this was thinner plastic. It's already torn, and you can just see that when you roll it up on this little wood dowel we made, it's 3/4 inch scrap plywood that we put a round over on. Just rolls up on itself, hooks in there, and it's just tall enough where we can reach it in our shop. I'm 5'10", so you can see that comes down from about 8 to about 7-ish foot. And then you can also see that we're getting really nice, high quality finishes now in about half the time that it used to take to do it, when we would have to drag everything out, set out everything up outside, fight dust, fight insects. It's just a dream to be able to build stuff like this in way less time and finish things like this in way less time. And that's it. That's what I've dubbed my quick deploy paint booth. I have wanted something like this since my old shop, and I think like 99.9999% of any idea you've ever seen on this channel, I probably saw it on another YouTube video somewhere first, or caught a glimpse of it somewhere, and I was like, oh, that's something. And I just like store all these ideas I see in my head and then finally execute them. Like the wall mounted panel clamp, I think I first saw a version of that on, I think, the Homestead Craftsman. So I want to give credit to people if I can ever think of who I saw it from, but half the time it's just like scrolling through Facebook, seeing stuff on Instagram, seeing stuff on Pinterest, and I'm like, oh, that's a brilliant idea. And so, not my idea to build a paint booth like this, but here's how I did it. It is a fantastic idea, and I highly recommend it, especially if you spray a lot of finishes and you need to not shut down your entire shop while you're waiting on finish to dry. We just can't do that. While finish is drying over here, we're over here working, making sawdust, and that just changes what we're able to produce, and ultimately changes what we're able to earn, since this is our business of making custom furniture for people. So thanks for watching. If I've earned your subscription, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, share it if you thought it was worth sharing, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.